PTSD is not just a memory, it is the echo of pain that follows you even when you try to move on. For survivors of narcissistic abuse, the scars are often invisible, but they're real. They shape the way you think, feel, and trust. And PTSD after narcissistic abuse can feel like walking through life with broken glass inside. You doubt yourself. You replay conversations wondering if you were too much or not enough. The truth is neither. You were never the problem. The abuse was. Healing does not happen overnight. It begins with awareness. Naming what happened to you is the first step. It continues with small steps, daily wins, moments of choosing peace instead of chaos. And with each step, you reclaim a piece of your strength. Growth doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means carrying it differently. Your scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you survived. This week, we're discussing PTSD. What is PTSD? Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is a mental health condition that's a natural response to a terrifying event, one that seems to come out of nowhere and hits you hard, leaving you feeling vulnerable, scared, and uncertain about the future. It can affect anyone, but today we're focusing on PTSD after narcissistic abuse. Narcissistic abuse is insidious. It chips away at your sense of self-worth, confuses your thinking with love bombing, manipulation, and gaslighting, and leaves you questioning your sanity. This type of trauma is unique, and its effects profound. Many survivors find themselves diagnosed with PTSD, struggling with symptoms that can feel like an unwanted shadow. So what are these shadows lurking in the darkness? Let's shed some light on them. One common symptom is hypervigilance. After experiencing narcissistic abuse, many survivors develop a constant state of alertness, as if danger is always lurking around the corner. This can manifest as an inability to relax, always being on the lookout for signs of manipulation or an exaggerated startle response. Another symptom is emotional numbness. In an effort to cope with the trauma, some survivors may shut down emotionally, distancing themselves from their feelings and avoiding forming new relationships. This can feel like a survival mechanism, a way to protect oneself from further pain, but it can also lead to feelings of isolation and disconnection. Then there's intrusive memories. Even when you try to put the traumatic experience behind you, your mind may bring those memories back unwantedly. Flashbacks and intrusive thoughts can disrupt your daily life, making it hard to concentrate or function normally. Some survivors might also experience physical symptoms like panic attacks or increased heart rate when they encounter people or places that remind them of the abuse. But why does this happen? Well, narcissistic abuse is a particularly insidious form of trauma. Unlike other experiences, it often involves a betrayal of trust by someone who was supposed to care for you. The narcissist may be a family member, friend, or partner, someone you loved and trusted, making the betrayal even more devastating. This complex trauma can leave you feeling confused, ashamed, and reluctant to seek help. But it's essential to understand that these feelings are valid and that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Healing from narcissistic abuse and the resulting PTSD is possible. It requires a multifaceted approach that addresses the unique challenges posed by this type of trauma. Therapy with a trauma-informed therapist can provide a safe space to process your experiences and develop coping mechanisms. Building a support system outside of toxic relationships is crucial, and this community could be made up of friends, family members, or other survivors who understand what you've been through. Engaging in self-care practices like mindfulness, meditation, or yoga can also help you manage symptoms like hypervigilance and emotional numbness. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and know that you're not alone. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and you have the strength within you to get there. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe for more content. Your engagement helps spread awareness about PTSD and narcissistic abuse. And if you'd like additional resources, check out the links in the description below. Thank you for watching.